Well, hello, Libra, and welcome back to PeonyLore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. This is going to serve for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Libra for April the 19th through the 25th, here, April 2021. I have had a really good time doing the readings, and I'm excited. And I cannot wait to see what's getting ready to happen for Libra. So I am not going to be shy about holding my enthusiasm. So I'm just going to go in real quick here and just give all of these another quick shuffle. I already did a blessing off camera, but I wanted to make sure that, you know, I got some of my energy out in the cards. So this is another big energetic week here, this week of the 19th, Libra, okay? And I appreciate you tuning back in and listening to what it is that I have to say. Hopefully that you're going to receive some guidance and some information that maybe you hadn't understood before based on the way that I deliver the information. But having had said that, we got a lot. We got a lot, we got a lot, we got a lot. So we are going to jump right on in. Sacred geometry is going to be the base theme for all of our Libra for this week. We got 2 cards, okay? Let us see what we have here. Wow. Okay, so we have a Hertz card. We have a frequency card, 285 Hertz. Okay, optimal health and well-being. All right. Card number 24 reduces down to a 6. So that's median information. That is actually balance, right? What you get in, what you put into something is what you get out of it. So that's the first one. I didn't even notice this one. But we have the harmony card. Create harmonious surroundings. All right, so this is our Venus energy coming right on in, and I say we because you guys know that Libra is very heavy in my chart. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and lay the foundation cards here with our radiant. What are we doing? No, we're not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, excuse me. The Wild Unknown Tarot here. We are going to use the Oracle of the Radiant Sun towards the end of the reading, but we're going to clarify any of these first bases that we have with the White Sage Tarot. Then again, we're going to go in with the Masters, the Keeper of the Keepers of the Light. We're going to go in with, hello. Hi, how you doing? All right, let's just go there, right? They're just ready to go. Angel guidance. And then this week, we actually had the Angels of Atlantis that wanted to step through. So here we go. Monday, Father of Swords. Tuesday, Ace of Pentacles. Wednesday, well, hello. Here we are. Justice. Thursday, we have a 5 of Swords moment. And then the weekend energy is the energy of the Hangman. Okay. Libra. This is this is actually pretty good. This is really, really, really good. Okay. So as you know, last week, Venus went into the sign of Taurus. Well, on the 19th, the sun enters the sign of Taurus. Okay. So we still have a lot of that delicious love from Mother Venus coming in and trying to give us additional detail and content. So let's just see where we're at here. On Monday, like I said, when the sun enters into Taurus, I'm going to give that another quick shuffle. You know, she is talking about minding your resources, okay? Especially as Uranus starts to engage, because Uranus is the energy of the Fool, and it's, you know, it's that fresh starts and things of that nature. So there could be a propensity for some people to do some wilding out as far as spending is concerned. Potentially, not everyone, but it's just it's a heads up. It's an opportunity to kind of, you know, kind of figure out where you're at. Well, we'll take it. Even though the sun is in the reverse position, we're going to go ahead and take it. Okay. Now, on Tuesday, we have yet another one of our karmic asteroids that's starting to do a dance. We have Vesta, which is going direct in the sign of Leo. So Vesta is talking about your soul lessons. Last week, we started talking about what Juno was doing as she was encouraging people to be aware of their commitments in relationships and in business, right? And then we still have Chiron and Aries, which is still at play. So all of those energies are in play this particular week. Like I said, as Vesta starts to do its thing here on Tuesday. The other thing that happens on Tuesday, which is kind of a big deal, is that Taurus is in a stellium, right? Which means that there's a lot of energy that's hanging out in the Taurian energy itself, okay? So first, we have a square, okay, with that Sun in Taurus, with the Venus in Taurus, with Uranus kind of trying to kick in here. That's the full energy I was telling you about. That Chiron in Aries is in play on the 20th, and so is there a an opposition to what's going on with Aquarius in Saturn. That's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, so there's a lot of things that are going on there. So if you have any of those other components in your chart, you may want to make sure that you take a look at all of the sun, moon, and rising signs that I have posted up here for this particular week. Okay, then on the 23rd, we get kind of a break on this. So 19th, 20th, 21, 22. On the 23rd, like when we get into that whole, you know, end of the week energy there, we've got Mars entering into Cancer, and it's kind of doing its little dance with for our gems, right? Our little Geminis out there, talking about new boosts of ventures, but really doting on self-love. That is so important for people. Then on the 25th, whilst we have Saturn, well, Venus is in the sign of Libra, there's a square that's going on with Saturn, because now Venus is kind of hanging out with Mercury. So there's an opportunity to really be honest, and love matters. If you haven't really gotten that understanding, this is the time to really kind of do it. And with that square in Saturn, it's also got some stuff going on with Venus in that Mercury position. So there's a potential for some people from a business perspective that your contracts that you have out on the table could be in delay. So just be aware of that, okay? So we're going to leave it there. Next week is going to have a lot of big energies as well. And I'm going to try to get the signs up a little bit sooner, but the reason Spirit wanted me to do this, like I said, because these are some big energies for people, and try to take it off in bite-sized chunks as best we can. So we know that one's going there. That's not bad. That's going to be a big day. Wednesday is going to be a big day, y'all. Where did it go? Here it is. Okay. One more. For that day. Lovers in reverse. Okay. Well, and then when we get to the weekend energy, this Hangman energy, what do we got? I realize I might not have, well, I think I did, but I'll go back. We'll go back through. I'm going to make sure that you can get the base energies, because what we're talking about is making sure that you're creating harmonious surroundings, but it's really for your own optimum health and well-being. So let's figure out all of the different ways that that's going to potentially manifest itself for you, Libra. Okay, so there's one more in here. Let me just let it come out. Come to me. There it is. I cracked myself up. Okay, so base energies. Father of Swords. Okay, so that's King of Swords energy, which is good. Very heartfelt energy. So Libra, this is you in the Father of Swords energy. So not making decisions, more from a it's more heartfelt decision making that's being made here on this particular Monday, which is good. Okay, then on Tuesday we have the Ace of Pentacles energy that's kind of coming in here. We're talking about that earthen energy. We're talking about new opportunities, new possibilities, the new of the new, right? So this Ace of Pentacles is the brand new of something that's getting ready to start. On Wednesday, we're in our own energy, absolutely, without a doubt, even if there was any question about this Father of Swords. We showed up in our own reading here on this Wednesday. So this Wednesday energy, we are in our best element. I'll just put it that way. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday energy, we've got this Five of Swords energy. So this Five of Swords energy is a little concerning, but the Five of Swords is really a mental conflict that's going on here. There's a potential for some self-defeating talk and thought process for sure. And perhaps there's something in the situation, we'll get into it here in just a little bit, that's going to reveal itself as to why that's going on. But then as we get to that Friday, Saturday, Sunday energy, we're in the energy of the Hangman. So the energy of the Hangman's asking us to kind of go in a little bit and review that content. So let's start with Monday. Okay, let's put these up for just a second. Let's start with this Monday energy. Father of Swords, like I said, King of Swords energy, very lovely energy, very balanced, okay? The King of Swords comes in very, very wise, very balanced, though, when it comes to making the decisions for whatever needs to be happening with this particular sword, this mental energy, this particular action that's getting ready to take place, okay? We have the Sun that's in the reverse position, okay? Now, this is why the health and wellness card came out, okay? And even if it didn't come out, I would have been able to see that that there's some other things that are coming up. The Sun is the best card in the entire deck of tarot. It just is. It is the energy of fame and wealth and consciousness and positivity and victory and all of the different things that come with it. But it is also about vitality. And so vitality, especially when the Sun is sitting in the reverse position, is indicating that maybe something's a little bit of outbalance and you're potentially burning yourself out. Okay, that's the negative connotation, if anything, with the Sun in reverse. So really, it's just a warning that comes up for someone. So when we see the Page of Cups and then we see the Page of Pentacles that's sitting there, yeah, you're burning yourself out a little bit. You're not potentially going to be able to see this new heartfelt opportunity that's coming through, nor are you going to be able to take advantage of this Page of Pentacles that wants to show up in your world. Okay, so there's an opportunity for you to really realize where you're at when it comes to that particular Monday. Okay, hopefully you are getting enough sleep, you're taking enough water, you're eating properly. Okay, you got to take care of your physical self so that you can do the things that you need to be able to do, right? Then we come up on this Tuesday with this Ace of Pentacles. So this is a promise of a new beginning, right? This is something that's new for you. It's tangible items, Pentacles, right? Earth and energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, okay? What is this Ace of Pentacles all about? Okay, so we have a Six of Cup moment. Six of Cup moment, if it is in the upright position, is really talking about pleasurable memories from the past. That's a lot of heavy root chakra energy, and it's talking about potentially how do I want to say it? Family members that may have crossed over trying to get your attention and guidance from spirit, more so family members that have crossed over. So when I see something that's sitting in the reverse position like this, then with it coupled with the Star and then the Knight of Wands, there's a potential that you're so tired, okay, here, that you're not going to be capable of seeing this additional blessing that's coming through, and they're trying to tell you to get clear so that you can start to receive some guidance. You've got the Star card here, right? So the Star card is all the wishes, right? It's the wish fulfillment that's coming through. So the Knight of Wands is being stopped by you because you're not capable of necessarily receiving the energy. So the guidance here is to really make sure that you are being thoughtful, but also thinking about yourself. So that's a lot of that self-love that we talked about. That's definitely wanted to kind of come through for us. Now, on that Wednesday, you do seem to be in the element. We've got justice, we've got harmony, we've got we've got our planet that's sitting here talking about all the things, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, right? We got the Magician card, which means that if you for some reason were not in balance at some point, you've got enough power within you with all the different elements and the control of the opportunity to do that, right? So there is, and I never typically say this, but if there was a day that you could potentially maybe take off from a work position or structure yourself in a way that you have a little bit less work on that day and more play with this Ace of Wands, this might be the day to do it. So I'm just saying, this Ace of Pentacles in the upright position is talking about continuing the work. It's talking about continuing to be the master of your craft. It's talking about that persistence that kind of comes through, right? But on this particular date, maybe this is the day that you need to create like a little bit of a break. Maybe you take an extended lunch break, you know, I don't know, however it is that you need to do you. There's enough magic in you and harmony and balance in this particular day, if you can, because the Eight of Pentacles is still balanced on both ends, for you to take advantage of something new that wants to come through, another gift, another ace. All right, so we already have two aces that are on the ground here, Libra. Come on, this is good. What's going on with us here on this Thursday, this Five of Swords, right? This is mental conflict in a sense. It's a little it's a little self-deprecating kind of energy that goes on here. And I'm not really sure why that is, unless there is a defeat that you are trying to harness from someone. I don't even necessarily feel that. I do take myself out of it. I take my ego self out of it when I do readings. But there's this conflict that's sitting here, right? This Five of Swords energy is about a battle in a sense, right? It's a battle that, well, do you really need to engage in that battle? If you do have to get into a confrontation with someone, and I don't mean fisticuffs fighting, but if you have to get into, some sort of a conversation with someone, and you need to have the upper hand in the situation, the guidance here is really to kind of just watch your tongue as best as you possibly can, because you can win the argument and you can win the fight, but at what cost? It seems like you're going to be able to do that because the Six of Wands is sitting here. So this is victory in the particular situation, okay? And this is going to be an opportunity for celebration, or coming back together with someone else, especially in family thought process. But there's a choice here that you really have to make. We got the Lovers in the reverse position. So the Lovers in the reverse position means, are you making the right choice? So it's just another warning. It's a heads up for you to be thinking about that. Then on the weekend, we have the energy, like I said, of the Hangman. And the Hangman's asking you to kind of go in. The Hangman's asking you to take advantage of listening to your higher self. That Neptunian energy that's kind of coming through. If you are at a crossroads, if you're really trying to reflect deeply, especially when it comes to your root chakra, and you've had some confusion, or you're starting to have additional dreams and things that are going on with you, this is a good day for you to be able to really connect back in with your intuition and your spirituality. The other thing that pops up is we've got the Queen of Swords now she's saying, hey, you really need to cut that out. It's really what's happening. There is an offer, and I'm going to read this actually in the sideways position here, because she's going to help you make a decision about this offer that's showing up for you, Libra. Okay, there is an offer that's going to be given to you. It is another gift that's coming from the universe, okay? But you really do need to listen to what's going on. And so the offer that's coming in is going to be more ethereal than it is going to be anything else, which is why I'm putting it sideways. It can manifest itself in the natural, but I really think this is ethereal. This is a lot of communication that's coming through. So this is a lot of detail that you need to be able to take care of that's going to support you with growth. Now, you're going to be able to weave the information that's coming through. It's going to be able to be weaved. I feel potentially like downloads and things of that nature are all up in your alley that particular weekend. Okay, so let's go in with the Masters. Let's see which keeper of the light wants to step forward and hang out with our Libra. Optimal health and wellness. I would say, just sitting here talking out loud, as much as you can listen to the frequency of the 285, it's going to be very supportive. But if you can get to the point where you can listen to it and really go deep here, or even here on that Wednesday, it might help to enliven what else you have coming on. Well, look at that. Goddess Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding, and this is your chance to soar. Well, hello. They've kind of only told you 3 times here within this reading. So there's your first one. All right. Let's go in and see what the guidance is from the angels for our Libras. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. April the 19th through the 25th. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the way out. Don't want to chase you. Come on, Archangel Oriole, help support. What is it that you would like to bring forth from your team? Thank you. Okay. Friendship and union. Okay, so I'm actually going to pull the guidebook on this one, because I think that there's going to be a dual message in here. Friendship and union. Let's just go right into it. Let us see. Let us see. So your message. It is a time for coming together. Friendship and other connections are important, and there is a strengthening in bonds with others and your capacity to know who your people are, and they have your people. You are surrounded by incredible, insightful, and encouraging people at this time, and it's important for you to enjoy friendship and other connections you have, okay? If you felt like you've been left out recently or wondering if you can trust those around you, you're being given some clear insights and information with regards to that help. So don't concern yourself about any relationship or friendship that seems to be fading. What's important is that your vibration and energy will continue to attract friends with whom you can be yourself and mirror that energy back to you. So that's where that facing that fear comes up. If you feel like you're at that point with an important friendship or relationship, know that you're being invited to ask yourself, what is it that you're missing and how can I supply it? So you're being asked to understand that there's other people that can support you at this particular moment. But if there's a fear-based situation that's showing up here for you, you're being asked to call on the energy and be in the energy of calling out. Face that fear, okay? Because especially if you're avoiding spirit guidance coming in here, if your third eye is opening, if you're hearing spirits, if you're at that point of your stage of awakening where you're starting to notice those different types of things and it's kind of freaking you out a little bit, trust me, there's really no fear. And what I say to other people, and I think I've said it before here, is they're never going to give you something that you're not ready for. And if there's really something that's you feel is being a little bit pressured, just ask the angels to back off. They will help you. They'll help you back off of that. Or they will bring someone to you if you ask that will help you navigate how to manage those different parts of the phases. But you're being told twice here. And I am going to say that the friendship and union is guidance for sure from spirit. But I needed to go into that book because we needed to pull out that fear-based content and that question. Why are you fearful? Why are you fearful of having this connection with spirit, higher self? Loved ones that have potentially crossed over. You're not given this information because of no reason. There's a gift. There's something that you're supposed to be able to do with it. Again, two aces that are on the ground here. So like I said, there's an opportunity for you to go in and seek that guidance. Let's see what other angel would like to step forward. We have the angels of Atlantis, the master angels that are here. Who would like to step forward and support our Libra? Well, we've got 3, and we're going to take the 3. Because they said so. So first thing is Archangel Oriole. So Archangel Oriole is the archangel responsible for the earth and all the things that are on it, physical, tangible things. And Archangel Oriole is talking about abundance. So that's fantastic, right? So there's waves of abundance. And I'm going to say this word again for people. Abundance isn't always money. Abundance can be the abundance of time. Abundance can be the abundance of resources, people, anything that is that you need in order to do your particular portion of the walk. Archangel Metatron is here from above talking about mercy. Give some mercy to yourself, right? And give some mercy to this other particular situation that might be showing up for you on that particular Thursday. And then Archangel Raphael is coming in talking about empathy, okay? Healer angel, heart chakra benefit, all chakra benefit really, but he's a healer angel, so you can call on him too to help you be in the spirit of empathy. What is it that other people are trying to articulate for you, okay? Even at the end of the day, when it seems like this is getting pretty heavy, it's still really good because this is here for you. The sun is here for you, okay? So let's go ahead and go and pull a couple of the oracles of the radiant sun. Let me move these little dudes up here because I want to verify the placement of some of the astro that shows up. Libra, April 19th through the 25th. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Hang on. Sorry, I'm getting downloads right now, and it's really... Okay. If someone watching this is starting to go through that path, and you really have concerns about receiving what to do with that content, you feel alone and that you can't talk to other people about what this is for you, I'm going to invite you to contact me. My contact details are down there. Just send me an email. I would, no charge. I would love to be able to sit down and talk to you about what that means, because there's a spiritual gift that you're given for a reason, and you're up leveling, and there's something that you're supposed to do with it. So I was just given guidance that that's something that I need to do. So the person that this message is for will reach out, and I will be more than happy to give you direct information from your spirit team and the angels. There we go. Well, you flipped yourself back over, but it is that card. Okay. So here's what we've got, Libra. The first card is Fortune. Okay. It is Fortune. It's Sun and Leo energy. This is the energy of kind of what we've got going on here. There is something for you. Okay. And so when we hit this energy on like this Tuesday, this Pentacle energy, there's fortune here. There's gift for you. Are you going to accept the gift, right? Hello, riches. This is Capricorn energy in Saturn, okay? So this energy that's coming up here it can actually be placed in a couple of different areas, but at the end of the day, what it boils down to is there's something here that's for you. You have the ability now, and this also is where the health card comes in. This pentacle that shows up on this particular card is you as the pentacle. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. This is you. This is you. This is a physical representation of who you are. And riches, doting on yourself, self-care, okay? The resistance is, I find really quite interesting. It's that Mercury energy here in Taurus. So, I just kind of said that, right? It's the resistance to this option that's really kind of showing up here on this weekend energy that's here. That's exactly where the card needs to be placed, because that's kind of what's going on. So I say contract and delay when I talk about the Venus in Mercury doing its dance with Saturn, right? And the reason I say contract, okay, because it doesn't have to be an earthen contract at this particular moment. It can also be, and I have to go there because I got to cover the bases. It can be a contract that you said that you were going to do this portion of your awakening at this point, okay? And for some reason, you're feeling a little bit wonky about it, but you shouldn't. Because again, Spirit's not going to give you something that you're not prepared to do something with, but seek guidance. And even if it, I would love to just sit there and have that conversation with people, but even if it wasn't me, seek guidance from someone else that you have already a comfort level with, and know that everything comes to you for a reason. Okay, so natural curiosity about how things change in the universe is there's nothing strange about that. So if you got questions, you got plenty of resources that are going to be able to support you. You can call on Archangel Oriole, right? The angel responsible for Libra. You can call on Archangel Oriole. You can call on Archangel Metatron. You can call on Archangel Raphael here. You specifically are being asked to call on the energy of Kali Ma. And if you don't know who she is, I suggest that you maybe do a little Google session. But you're having opportunity. You're doing a major spiritual upgrade. So please don't block your blessing. But, it is about your optimal health and your well-being right now. Creating harmonious surroundings for yourself so that maybe you can just receive that content. So let's go ahead and go into the frequency. Let's just see if there's anything else in here that I can share with you that maybe I didn't articulate very well. Let's see what they would like to say. There is a mantra that you can use in support with this frequency card or on its own. My body is a temple. Optimal health and well-being are my priority. My body is a temple. Optimal health and well-being are my priority. My body is a temple. Optimal health and well-being are my priority. Okay, so this frequency itself will be able to support you with your soul's blueprint, okay? Getting back to a cellular level, those upgrades that are coming in, those energies that are coming in, really trying to make sure that what you've integrated is circulated within your physical self, right? Because you are a crystalline being. All right. Let me just see if there's anything else in. Yeah, what did I just said that. Every soul has a blueprint it was written with before incarnating into this physical life. And the more we tune in with who we are with our whole self, the more amazing the healing possibilities are to return our physical cells and organs to their original form. So listen to your body and soul. It knows what's good for you. And what we nurture, abide, and honor ourselves with, we can keep our physical body in prime form. Okay, it's all about green. It's all about healing. Okay, it's heart chakra. So if you can wear the color green, walk on green grass, hold green crystals such as malachite, but only for a short time, because malachite can be a little wonky if you hold it for longer than 10-15 minutes. Do your research on the malachite. I have a huge chunk of it. 20 minutes, I'm done. Rose quartz, also for heart chakra. Green calcite, if you happen to have it, is a beautiful healing crystal. Purple fluorite, ronadite, vogelwand, are Merkaba crystals, shungite if you have it, and hematite as well. So those are the crystal suggestions for that 285 hertz. Just plug it in. Anyone here on YouTube, there's so many people that do it. I love listening to the frequencies while I'm doing dishes, or sometimes I do it at night, or sometimes when I'm in the car doing my thing, right? The next card that you have here is card number 40, which is harmony, right? Create harmonious surroundings. It says, I am in harmony with all aspects of my life. I am in harmony with all aspects of my life. I am in harmony with all aspects of my life. You need to consider which area of your life is not in balance. Harmony can be felt within ourselves, within our family, our home, our business. But when disharmony is present, our inner sanctum goes into upheaval. We feel out of balance, angry, frustrated, unhappy, and have an inability to concentrate because we feel like our inner world is falling apart, right? So if you want to take advantage of additional crystals, then you can use mochi balls, petalite, or selenite. Selenite, excuse me. Tanked on that word. Those are just the suggestions from the universe to try to really help you. But Libra, you're up leveling. There's something that's supposed to be here for you, and you're being invited to be the master of your harmony and optimal health right now. And my offer still stands. If someone out there is really going through a challenging situation right now, you're not alone. Reach out. I'm happy to have conversation with you free of charge. Otherwise, if you didn't find everything you needed in this particular reading, make sure that you look at your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, okay? Because I don't know your chart specifically. So you could be in a couple of different types of phases. Otherwise, if you found resonance with this particular reading, please make sure that you give it a like, share, subscribe. And I am so excited to see what happens for you within the next week, Libra. That is what I have for now. Thank you. Bye-bye.